Last night, the NBA Finals is history. San Antonio Spurs had just won their fifth NBA title since 1999. Now, what happened with Miami Heat? They were playing too good this season. They were doing great this season. And then, everything's just blowing away. Game 1, LeBron James just crap when they were in tight, when the game's tight, and the Spurs did take over. Then Game 2, the Academics was on after Game 1 when academic problems and the heat changes turned with 90 degrees. Then Miami Heat take over to tie the series up. But then they had to play in Miami. But Miami is just being given away. LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Paul are in for the play of one of the most talented and dangerous team, San Antonio. They'll be losing by less than 20 points when the Spurs had taken over. It was Marlon Ginobili, Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, Leonard, and Green. Well, anyway, they are putting on the show. They are putting on Heat our business. They were up less than 20 points. The Heat fans can't stand what this game going away. And now they're in the losing point. They lost less than 2 games in the last 2 games in Miami. Now they're going to have to come and go to San Antonio and get their series back to get back to Game 6. Now, Miami up big. But Spurs, just when you think Miami is taking over and try to do it on 3 games 2 and Game 6, San Antonio takes over. They're coming back. They're coming to hunt him, and they're taking the heat off. Now, after that, just when it was all said and done, as far as the NBA Finals concerned, Spurs came back. Then they tied the series. And then they're up 37-35 into the 14-0 run. Now, what's happening to Miami Heat? LeBron James, well, in Game 4, LeBron James got about 8 points. Then last night in Game 5, same thing happened. Well, anyway, LeBron James tried to keep everything going. Dwayne Wade and Chris Paul. But for the San Antonio Spurs, they are taking over, shooting some large threes, getting a lot of threes done, and getting inside the paint. Tony Parker, who was a mastermind, going inside the paint, scores. Tim Duncan scores. Marvin Lawson, Ginobili scores a lot of points. It's everybody, it's all San Antonio. Up by 20 points, and Miami Heat is in trouble. Now, whatever happens to LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Paul was not because they're the worst team, but a better team. And then they just can't do it. They just can't. They can't. No, they can't beat San Antonio. Nor LeBron James. No, back in 2007 when they lost to the Spurs to win it, and to have the Spurs win the NBA championship. That was 2007, 4-0. Now, Miami Heat has just lost the NBA Finals to the San Antonio, and LeBron James got to look. His head is shaking. Dwayne Wade and Chris Paul, they played a terrific heck of the series. They played a terrific game. Great season, a great playoffs, postseason, great postseason, and hopefully things will work out next season. But it's been a while. For the last 4 years, they've been to the finals since they lost. They've been to the finals. They lost to the Mavericks back in 2011. Then went back to the NBA Finals to win their first NBA title, and then back-to-back in 2012, 2013. But it was not to be. They tried to came out for the three-peat. Well, for San Antonio, Tim Duncan and his whole gang of San Antonio, who had just won 5 NBA titles. And it's all about Tim Duncan. It's all about Mario Ginobili. It's all about Tony Parker. It's for everybody. Last night was Father's Day, and Tim Duncan got 2 kids. Now, whether they said that Tim Duncan is going to play, whether he will retire, he was 38 years old now, but he told the whole world that he was going to play next season. He's going to come back next season and play and do a $10.4 million for life. Anyway, Tony Parker, Mario Ginobili, Tim Duncan, Leonard, and Green are the best all-stars in the San Antonio team who win to take over. Since they lost the Game 7 last year, came out short for Game 3, but now they're the NBA, 5th-time NBA championship. Now for the Miami Heat of LeBron James' future. You're gonna wonder, since 2010, LeBron James have moved to Miami, moved from Cleveland to Miami, what will happen if LeBron James will leave Miami? I don't know for sure, and I don't have any answers. Dwayne Wade and Chris Paul are the free agents now. If they stay to Miami, if they stay in Miami, they will do it again. I really don't know. I don't know for sure. If LeBron James and Chris Paul and doing anything, if they get the job done that season, they might do it again. Or if the Spurs, San Antonio, Tim Duncan, Mario Ginobili, and Tony Parker to win that back-to-back NBA championship next season, it will be interesting. But the NBA season, NBA 2014 and season, it has continued, but the NBA 2013-14 season has continued, and now looking for the 2014-2015 season to begin that season. Miami Heat dynasty is over. They've been in the NBA Finals for the last 4 years, and San Antonio have been in the Finals for the last 2 years, and hopefully things can go good. They will meet again for the 3rd time in the NBA Finals next season. We don't know for that sure that. We don't know any of that for sure. We don't know that. But now it's time to focus on the NBA draft in 2 weeks. The 2014 NBA draft will be there in 2 weeks. And I'm damn sure this is going to be one of the biggest movers ever in the history. So now, that's all for now. There's your 2014 San Antonio Spurs, their 5th NBA title since 1999, and I hope we catch it there. You can check on www.youtube.com/JC Crudup. That's my name, Joseph Crudup. And like me on Facebook. And once again, I'm Joseph Crudup, and I want to say love, peace, and soul. Bye-bye for now.